I was initially going to make a video talking about Wuthering Waves, but I came across a Wang video. Now, it's not my first time actually seeing Wang, but there was a comment on that video that caught my interest. Why hasn't Ananta shown us any form of gameplay ever since it was announced? And that's what this video is going to cover. I want to talk about my theories on why exactly we haven't seen any form of gameplay from Ananta, and also my predictions on when we might see something from Ananta. Now, a lot of people will most probably be saying that the reason why we haven't seen any form of gameplay from Ananta is because the game is fake. It's never going to come out. It looks too good to be true. So they are probably just trying to hide it and they're keeping everything under wraps because they don't want to get exposed. But the reason why I don't believe this is because just recently, and I recently just made a video about it, there was an offline test, and the people who participated in that test did not in any way mention that anything that was done in the trailers was fake. Now, you could say that all of these people were paid off, but I heavily doubt that. We know that the game is out there. We know that the game is being worked on. So why exactly haven't the devs shown us any form of gameplay? Let's talk about it. Hey, what is up guys, it's Mordant. So you guys might notice a drop in the quality of the video. I really apologize, but I had to re-record the video and I'm not at home right now. So forgive me if everything just feels a little strange right now, but I had to re-record the video because if I didn't, the video would just come out as trash and I would not be comfortable putting out trash for everybody to see. So when it comes to the title of the video, currently I have two theories on why Ananta has not shown us any gameplay ever since it was announced. One is the competition, and the second theory is its inspiration. Now, let me explain what I mean by the competition. Currently, Ananta has two games that are competing with it. It has NTE, Neverness to Everness, and Wang. These two games are very similar to what Ananta is offering. An urban open world game where you can drive cars, you can explore the cities, you can hack into phones, you can do a lot of various things that you would do in a modern world in all of these games. But at the same time, these games have some things that make them stand out. Some games more than others. Ananta has the GTA features and the Spider-Man features, the swinging around in the city. Wang has a lot of features that are very similar to Pokemon. NTE, I can't really say has anything I can really point out off the top of my head, but you still get the idea. All of these games are very similar, but they're also very distinct, and all of them are fighting for the attention of all of their customers. So that's where my theory comes in. Ananta may not actually be showing us any gameplay strictly because of how tight the competition is. Now let me elaborate on this. I've already mentioned that the competition is tight, and because a lot of people don't know which game that they're going to play, a lot of people will be looking for the littlest of things that will discourage them from actually playing one game more than the other. And Ananta seems to understand this, which is why instead of trying to release gameplay that may not be as good and may not hook people immediately, they are waiting for the competition to show their hand first, and then when they look at what the competition has done, they then improve, make something better than what the competition has, and then steal the attention that the competition has. Because if Ananta drops its trailers and then nobody likes what they see, they are probably not going to look back at Ananta ever again. And if you don't believe me, this has already happened. If you look back at the ending of last year, NTE held a test and a lot of people were excited for NTE. But then right after that test dropped, Ananta then dropped an announcement trailer announcing their rebrand and showing us more gameplay and more features that were available in the open world. And almost immediately, every single person sort of forgot that NTE existed. Everybody was talking about anime GTA 6, anime GTA 6. Ananta is the new anime GTA 6. Like, even right now, how many of you still remember Neverness to Everness compared to Ananta? Like, if you look at it that way, I think you can start to understand where I'm coming from. And I think that this is actually a very brilliant strategy, waiting for your competition to show their hand first and then one-upping them is actually a very smart idea. But let me know you guys' thoughts about this theory down in the comments below. Now, my second theory is about the influences on the game. Now, I've mentioned multiple times that this game takes a lot of inspiration from Spider-Man games and Grand Theft Auto games, and also from Cyberpunk. Now, if that is the case, let's look at how GTA specifically has handled releasing gameplay for whenever it announces any Grand Theft Auto game. For example, GTA 6 announced a trailer very recently, and ever since it announced that trailer, we have not seen a single bit of gameplay, yet the entire world is waiting for this game to drop. Why exactly is that? It's because the world understands the quality that a Grand Theft Auto game can bring. But that also works against Ananta because, like I've already said, the world knows the quality that a Grand Theft Auto game can bring. If anybody ever feels like they don't have gameplay for Grand Theft Auto 6, they can go back to Grand Theft Auto 5 or go and play Grand Theft Auto Online, or they can go even further back to GTA 4 or GTA 3. I'm not going to call GTA 1 or 2. They can go back to Vice City, or they can go back to San Andreas. All of these games exist, and all of these games serve as a track record for Rockstar and for Grand Theft Auto. So when people look at those games, they can say, okay, all of these games were good and they are all Grand Theft Auto games. So by extension, Grand Theft Auto 6 should also be good. But NetEase does not have that for Ananta. Like, yes, I know that Marvel Rivals is popping off right now and a lot of people are loving that game, and Naraka is also doing well, but those two games, even though they're doing well, are not related to Ananta. None of them are open world urban games that handle spiritual aspects and show swinging around in an open world city. Now, there are other mobile games that NetEase has done that could probably tie in, but all of these games were all rip-offs of other games, and a lot of people don't have a lot of faith in NetEase because of that. So all of that could also be working against NetEase. So this theory of mine is actually my weaker theory, but I do think that that theory stands. And also, if we look away from the GTA games and we look at the Spider-Man games, it's technically the exact same thing. The Spider-Man games normally will drop a trailer, but they may not show any gameplay. We just have the trailer, and then a few months later, that is when we'll finally see some gameplay of the game. Very annoying, I know, but if this theory of mine is true, then that means that very soon we will see gameplay for Ananta, and that will lead me smoothly into the last part of the video. When exactly do I think that gameplay for Ananta will be released? Now, here's the thing. There was supposed to be a CBT test earlier this year, but then that test was cancelled and then was turned into an offline only test. It's the offline only test that I made a video on previously. And the reason that was stated for why they didn't later hold that test is because they wanted to take some more time to work on the game to make sure that it was up to par, which also technically lines up with my first theory. And if that's the case, then I expect that the next time they'll be talking about a CBT, they will show gameplay right before that CBT actually happens to get people excited for the CBT. And if that's the case, I think that technically in about 2 to 3 months, or maybe 5 months maximum, they will actually show us some gameplay from the game. Now, as for the release date of the game, I can't actually say anything about that. I want to believe that they'll release the game after GTA, and there are 2 reasons for that. One is that they want to use the hype of GTA to propel their game forward. For example, if GTA releases, we all know that it's going to release with a price tag on it. For people who can't afford GTA, when they hear about anime GTA 6, with how popular anime has become over the past few years, and the fact that it's also tied to Grand Theft Auto, there are a lot of people that will be very interested in seeing what this game is, and that might funnel some people that would have wanted to play GTA into their game, even if they're not staying as long-term customers but just coming to try out the game. It is something that I think could work, and I think it could be something that they could be looking forward to doing. That's one theory. My second theory is that they are actually going to push it a little bit further away from when GTA 6 launches, or maybe they might even release it before GTA 6 launches, because in the same way that GTA 6 can bring people to come and play Ananta, it can also take people away from Ananta, because a lot of people who may have wanted to play Ananta may just go buy GTA 6 and actually go play that game. I hope all of this makes sense, but that's all just a theory. No, I'm not giving you that satisfaction. But with that said, thank you all so much for watching. Subscribe to the channel for more videos like this, challenge videos, sometimes guides, and other fun videos that I'll try from time to time. Also join the hideout on Discord and leave your thoughts about the video down in the comments below. Also, you can suggest other kinds of videos that I can make on the channel, and if I like it, I'll actually consider making it. But with that said, thank you all so much for watching. I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.